Está bem. Quantas?
Previously, in Breaking Point.
You know, the first time you see a car, your car, alongside Ferrari, Mercedes, that's what it's all about.
Aiden, listen.
Between you and me, I don't think this team is right for me.
Callie Mayer becomes the first woman ever to win the F2 championship.
What about your dad? Has he called to congratulate you yet, Callie?
Nope. Next question.
Devon Butler now. Oh, that's not good! Oh no! Devon Butler spins! He's out!
It was his hearing. He'd been keeping it from us.
I'm done, Casper.
I think maybe he'd been trying to keep it from himself. So if Devon, your son, can't drive, how about your daughter?
Callie Mayer becomes the first female driver of the modern era to participate in an F1 race. Here she comes! But there's contact between the two Connor Sport drivers.
Aiden, are you alright? It's just another Butler.
The two Connor Sport teammates not exactly doing each other any favours this afternoon.
What is Aiden playing at? Thought he was too good for the team. He just had a bit of an attitude problem.
Enough! It has to stop. Understand?
I must take care of the business, Kelly. Who do you think will inherit it after I'm gone?
Well, Devon, obviously. I wanted you to fight for me. He never listened to me. He always listened to you.
You know what it's like to leave all this behind, don't you?
It's the most difficult thing I've ever done.
I didn't choose this, Casper.
I've had an entire season of you whispering in people's ears. I'm asking you to leave the meeting.
You can't be serious.
This is not your team. And after today, it might not even exist.
Coming, Devon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually stay.
You all know what's at stake. If we race as individuals today, the team dies.
I'm sorry if I was ever...
I will forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
You get your share of the points.
Aiden's out! I heard.
Sure about this?
I'm sure about everything.
Is this a team order?
It's just not going to make up that much ground. It can't be done. Just cruise it in, Cal. Trust me, you watch her go.
And to the checker flag for one final time. That is some race from Callie Mayer.
What an incredible performance by her today. Connor Sport, I'm sure, will be very delighted with that one.
Alright, first cutscene done. Looks like a decent story, hopefully. Turn this down there. Signs over the team.
Well, here we are then, the final day of pre-season testing here in Bahrain.
It's been good, hasn't it, so far, Crofty? We've seen all the teams out there, putting in the miles, putting in the laps, and we come away from it still not knowing who's going to be the team to beat. It looks super competitive as always.
Now, you're not wrong, Ant. Red Bull and Ferrari have looked impressive, as expected, but it's Connor Sport that have really been the talk of the paddock so far this week.
Okay, Aiden, we've got some great data over the past couple of days. We're all really happy, but let's make this a big, strong finish, yeah?
Yeah, copy.
Right, we've gone with a brand new setup on the car here, so...
Pause. sort out some stuff. But,
Just use this lap to get accustomed to the changes, and once you feel like you're happy enough with everything, you can come back to the pits at any time to end the session.
Okay, sounds good.
Great, I'll leave it up to you.
Accidents are sometimes hard to avoid on track, we know that, but you can use rewind to fix any mistakes. If only you could do that in life, eh? Let's rewind a few seconds now by pressing the button prompt on your screen. Okay, so you can use the controls to either pause, fast forward, or rewind, and once you...
that was.
Oh, isn't it good to be back, Aidan? I've missed this.
Yeah, you know me. Just getting back into the swing of things.
That's why. I thought all this that way. Why would it default to 4?
Right, we'd like you to push it on this next lap, please, mate.
Can do.
Okay, mate, let's have some feedback on the car, please. How's it feel?
Yep, sure thing. Car's feeling great.
Right, that's excellent stuff, mate. We're seeing really positive data from that run, so just when you're done, bring it back into the pits.
Copy.
No, go back. Go back. Oh, that was a lot, didn't it?
I've already told Casper, let the car run a little wider out of turn 4. You can really extend the track there.
I don't know. We're already pretty close to track limits at that point.
Well, you're leaving time on the table, so just let it run a little wider. It's all
Yeah,
good.
but you're not the one behind the wheel, Dev.
We might be pushing our luck with the steward, so we'll have to side with Callie on this one.
Ask Casper, he'll agree with me.
Yeah, they're here now. Just give me a second. Devon, just a man. So we look through the data, and if we adjust the ERS harvesting rate, we should see some improvement on those turns.
Told you.
Right, okay, settle down. Got someone who wants to speak to you all. Right, they're listening now. Davidoff.
Good. So, as your new team owner, I thought it only right that I check up on my investments. And I'm glad I did. Casper's just filled me in on the lap times. I just wanted to say, well done. I'm impressed. But Red Bull's numbers are better, so there's still room for improvement.
Well, now we know what we're up against. I'm sure me and
Callie,
Aiden could...
don't have time to chat. All I wanted to say is that I'm expecting great things from our drivers this season. We all are. Just don't let yourselves down.
And no worries, Dad. We're all over it.
Good man. I'll fly out to Bahrain as soon as I can. Ciao.
Well, he's right, you know. With times like these, we could be real contenders this season.
Woo! Yeah, the car's a lot more understeery than it's been in anything I've driven yet. It's probably just the default setup thing, but it was really hard to rotate.
We had an incredible start to the 24 season. Better than any of us could have imagined.
And do you think any of that was down to Davidoff Butler buying the team?
Undoubtedly. I mean, Davidoff had a way of pushing people's buttons to motivate them, as he would call it. Besides, both his kids were a Connor sport, so if there were any disagreements, which there were, he could be very
persuasive. He would always get what he wanted. Why do you think I sold the team to him at the end of 2023?
Alright.
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
Range film. Everything. It's important with diet because it's seemingly to have a look. Should take priority. But then it can't happen because it doesn't seem like on the same day. Doesn't mean it can't happen at all.
Davidoff.
Casper, how's everything shaping up?
Pretty good. We're just about to go over the data from FP3. I want to encourage Callie to adjust the brake balance. She's still locking up coming out of turn 7. And as for Aiden,
Good. Casper, listen, we need another strong showing at him.
Of course.
Getting a great result in Ferrari homeland would show that we're serious about making the top 3.
And we are, as you know. We delivered a good car this year, so don't...
But there's always a better car around the corner. Stay hungry, Casper. Also, I understand my old friend Ernst has been in touch about a shoot with some watches.
Oh, Eichenberger. Yeah. But, you know, I can't allow it at this time. I mean, we're under a lot of...
No. Ernst is an old Cambridge chum of mine. It's important to me. It simply must happen. I don't want to go into why this, why that. Just do it.
Okay, I'll get it arranged.
Good man. Thank you. Now I've got some other calls to make. Talk later. Keep the pressure on.
That's good, demo. Driving with Jackson. The GOAT. The experienced driver at this point. Go for it.
battle down the straight here at Imola. There's not much space between Red Bull and Connor Sports, and there's contact and into the gravel. Jackson's on, Verstappen's unaffected, and he races on ahead.
Verstappen definitely benefits from that one. Was there room for it though? I'm not too sure.
Everything okay, Aidan? Not happy. Yeah, well, it looks like you've escaped unscathed. Now head down and let's go, yeah? I'm already on it. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Curves actually, I got pushed wide because of the curves. Big distance, that was fast.
All right, so we've been looking.
What is it called? It's foam a different. No, it's not. Okay. You know, I actually tested this just to see how the cameras are. Wait, on it. Why am I so bad?
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
The midpoint is very.
Okay, gap ahead, 2.1 seconds.
When it actually gets compressed, it drips.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
The braking is a lot more realistic this game. You can actually lock the wheels and the front. There's not more braking pads.
Oh, mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race.
being constructed.
The gap to the car in front is less than 1 second now. Well done. Let's try and get past in the DRS zone.
I can't get anything. Should I just check it? Doesn't feel like really locking up in those switch spots. I don't think I was just turning enough.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake, use overtake. Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Maybe I have to like brake and get a bit. I can't keep the weight on the front wheels. It's in the passport. The weight to yeah, but that is good. It's the way we get possible.
Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes!
Unlucky not to get more there, but good job, everyone.
Gotta say, it's been another good day for Connor Sport today. A string of positive performances recently has seen them establish themselves well and truly ahead of the midfield.
Yeah, they're in the top 3 now, Crofty. A great season so far, and I've been really impressed with both Mayer and Jackson.
I don't think you're the only one there, Ants. We'll be watching their season with interest. Ferrari are at it again. An excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there.
Rough race.
Aiden, what a battle with Max out there today. How did you find it?
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, there's no like eat this band.
People talk about Max for a reason, but look, I don't like how dominant he's been in recent years. You know, none of the drivers should. We know he's a champion, but we can all compete with him. And if we can't challenge him more, then, you know, what are we even doing out here today? I think it's time that the rest of us start to change the conversation. So, yeah, I'm pleased to have taken the fight to him a little bit today.
We're now third in the Constructors. That's the best start to a season the team has ever had. So, what do you put it down to?
I mean, the leadership's dead.
I think it says a lot about the team. You know, the engineers, mechanics, strategists, they've all worked tirelessly to get us to this point. And, yeah, we're working harder than ever to be as good as we can possibly be. And, you know, to achieve third place in the standings, I think that's a fair result for all of the efforts the team has put in.
Do you feel like you're sending a message to the rest of the grid with these kinds of results?
Absolutely. Well, that's why we're here, to take the fight to the big teams. We're more than just a new team. We're not just here to make up the numbers. We're here to compete with the best. And that's always been the case. And it's really great that the results are finally beginning to reflect that.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes.
Devon.
Hey, Dad. Just congratulating the guys on a job well done.
There was no time for that. We all did well. How are preparations coming on for Monaco?
I'm sure everything's in hand.
Listen, Devon. We don't have time to rest on our laurels. I want the race data analysed and full diagnostic reports on Casper's desk before we begin packing down. Listen, you've dropped the ball on this one. You cannot take your foot off the gas, not when Connosport is this close to success. I expect you to take charge. Show the team what a leader is.
Yeah, well, it's a bit difficult, that, Dad. I'm team liaison. Basically, I pass notes between departments. Not exactly leadership material, is it?
Devon, you have got to focus on the bigger picture. Casper.
Davidoff. Devon, can you give us a minute? Just need to talk to your father.
Yeah, sure thing, boss. I'll just go and liaise, yeah?
Davidoff, why so full on?
I'm just trying to motivate him, is all. He needs to stay focused.
Yeah, I'm talking about the team. They've just had a fantastic result and you're... Just give them some space to simmer down, to celebrate.
Of course. You're right. But we cannot lose momentum now, Casper. Everything must be in its place.
What are you planning?
What do you mean?
I've seen that face before. I mean, whatever it is, just keep me informed. I don't want any nasty surprises.
I'm just looking out for my family, that's all.
Okay.
All right. I can't change anything performance settings. Is that understeer enhanced? That might have been it. Oh, there isn't any understeer enhanced. Okay. Interesting. Vibration. That's what he's causing the lockups. Yeah, steering's right. Let's try that. Why? I don't know why brake. That's why I couldn't stop. That's so stupid. Make sure to change your brake settings if you are going to play this game on your own.
Davidoff.
Alright.
Hi.
I missed you just now, Aiden. Some race out there.
Yeah, thanks. It was a decent performance.
Decent? It was more than just decent, Aiden. Those are the kind of performances that win titles.
Yeah, you know, that's what we're aiming for.
Exactly. And, I think there's another steak night.
You know, you don't have to take me out for steak every time I have a good race.
Indulge me, Aiden. Callie won't ever accept, and I see far too much Devon as it is.
All right, Davidoff. That's very kind.
Good, thank you. There's a place called Giovanni's, not far from the hotel. I'll see you there at 8.
Thanks, Davidoff.
Ciao.
Okay, next one we go. This game is really well optimized. I'm noticing.
Excellent start, Aiden. Now's our time to push. Come on. Copy that. We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Saying I want to do. TV offset, field of view, low, 12, 10, 0, 0, angle minus 11. Change that out a bit. Camera shake. Let's try that.
Good job. Nice overtake.
I might as well do all my customization here. I don't think anyone's watching. I just want to change the oh my
out there at the Red Bull ring today, especially from our race leader, Aidan Jackson.
And his teammate, Mayo's making up ground out there as we speak.
An impressive overtake on the cards. Is it? Is it? Yes, it is. Mayo moves another place closer to her teammate in first.
Aidan's in first.
Copy that. Aidan is in first. Let's go and find out, mate. Come on.
I can catch him.
You're 5 places behind Aidan, 5 places behind, and 3 seconds separate you. The gap's 3 seconds.
Fine, brakes.
And 3 seconds separate you. Okay, Aidan's a couple of places up on you, and that's a 2-second gap now. And the gap is 2 seconds. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Aidan is directly ahead of you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second.
That's good. Let's see if we can move this anywhere else. So if we move that there, yeah, that works. Shot on there. There we go.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Car behind you is Aidan. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now, you want to finish the race on this comp.
Is it not like a sub-part? What does that not happen? Well, I guess it's
Pound.
They kind of like car behind and stuff. It's braking fine, and they don't have a lot of signs for both.
We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more.
You cannot recommend people probably good for that. So I'm just changing viewing settings and stuff. Alright, see if that makes it better. Wait, 100, but here as well, 100%. Sorry, just one more second. goes over. Back to it.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
OBS over that. Oh, sorry. Sorry for the delay. No. But any issue with how to
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations, well done.
Woo! Yes!
In a league of their own today, and what a day for Connor Sport.
It really is, Crofty. There'll be people out there